All right. Welcome to a special edition of On the Mic. This is Bassmaster Classic style. But as you could hear, right upstairs, right above us, Mercer is actually doing sound checks, kind of getting everything ready for the weigh-in to start really hours away. We got day 2 going to be starting, but you'll hear Mercer right upstairs doing his sound checks. You'll hear the music playing. They're as you could hear right there, that is Dave Mercer on the mic trying to get everything ready to rock and roll this thing for day 2. But you know, this is a special edition of On the Mic Bassmaster Classic style. We're actually right adjacent from us right here is the media room, and we are kind of right where the caterers are bringing food back and forth, and they actually yesterday they really Bassmaster really takes care of their media people and their media personnel. They feed us so good, and they really treat us like royalty when we come to these events and try to do what we do. But sitting in,
they make popcorn.
Yeah,
and lots
yeah.
of it.
Tanya likes the popcorn. They're actually in there on the popcorn machine now making the popcorn. But sitting in with us today, kind of our co-host is my wife Tanya. You know, she does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. She doesn't get the recognition she well deserves, but she's a lot of times when we go to the different events, she's actually on the business end of the camera. But she's sitting in with us today, and there goes my phone off, which I forgot to put my phone on silent mode. But and there's Mercer once again. But this episode or this special edition of On the Mic is brought to you by Bassmaster. You know, make sure to follow the entire Elite Series season, not only the Elite Series season, but the College Series, the Bassmaster Opens. Make sure to follow Bassmaster in general by going to their website, bassmaster.com, and follow all the different series they have going on. Also, Picture Me 3D. Make sure to check Picture Me 3D out at their website by going to pictureme3d.com. And when you do, make sure to use our promo code at checkout, Norman10. Get your savings off your entire order with Picture Me 3D, Norman10 at checkout. But we have a lot of storylines going into day 2 of the Classic. Going out in first place today after yesterday's competition, we have Easton Fothergills going out in first place once again. Now, Easton's name is familiar to everybody. Easton was our Bassmaster Classic champion last year. So that's only one of the storylines, and how cool would that be to have a back-to-back champion if Easton is to pull this off once again. And he is sitting very well right now in the standings. Our last back-to-back champion was Hank Cherry several years ago. But you know, there's only a select few names that have been lucky enough throughout their entire professional career to get their names etched on the Bassmaster Classic trophy. But that list gets a lot smaller when you talk about multiple winners, especially when you talk about back-to-back winners. So Easton Fothergill, he is setting himself up really well. But another storyline we have going on is also Fisher Anaya. Now, he went out this morning in second place. And if Fisher's name's familiar to everybody, he is 2 tournaments into his professional Elite Series career. He won Lake Martin last tournament of the regular season. And as you can see, Tanya has Little Gill, and Gerald actually nicknamed Fisher Little Gill after last tournament because of the what he done with forward-facing sonar was just next level. But he went out second place today, and how cool would that be for Fisher to actually win back-to-back in his young career? And the Classic's really his 3rd tournament into his professional career. Another storyline we have is right now, after 2 tournaments in, we have we have a Johnston at the top of the points lead for AOY once again. But that name is not Chris. That name is Corey Johnson. He is sitting at the top of the points lead right now, but in second place, 5 points back from from Corey is once again Trey McKinney, right on a Johnston Heels in the points race for the AOY race. So that, and once again, there is a lot of fishing to go this season. There's going to be a lot of changes, to that leaderboard off and on throughout the whole year. But as of now, Corey Johnson right at the top of that points lead, and Trey McKinney is right on his heels. But those are kind of some of the storylines we got going on throughout the entire Elite Series season and the Classic. But this Classic is shaping out to be another barn burner, and right now, on the water coverage right now is going on. Catch it live on bassmaster.com. You can watch the entire tournament, day 1, day 2, and tomorrow, day 3, live streamed on bassmaster.com. Watch the full coverage. But right now, at the top of the leaderboard, we have Dylan Nutt. Actually took the lead over a short time ago. His last catch actually today was at 106. He weighed in a 4.4. So he has 41 pounds 4 ounces right now, and he is setting 1.2 pounds, 1 pound 2 ounces ahead of Easton Fothergill. So Easton Fothergill, Dylan Nutt's on top, right there neck and neck. Another cool story is Yui I know I'm going to botch his name. Yui Akoi. He is another one of our insane, impressive, Japanese anglers, and we got so many Japanese anglers fishing the Elite Series that, just what they do, when they come over here from Japan, they come over and their goal is to live a dream just like all the other Elite Series pros that grew up in the United States fishing. That is a dream for a lot of anglers. Well, it's no different for your Japanese anglers. That is their dream. And for the Japanese anglers to come over into the United States, virtually most of them don't know a word of English when they get here. They don't have really a penny to their name when they get here. They live out of their trucks, but you got to take yourself and put yourself in their shoes going to their country and try to do the same thing. I don't know how they do it. It's something impossible that I think would be to go to another country where nobody knows who you are. You speak a completely different language. Yeah. And look at Takumi Ito, for example. He's already won on the Bassmaster level. When he first came to the United States and qualified for the elites, he didn't speak a word of English. Right now, 3 or 4 years into his professional Elite Series career, he speaks really, really good English. He learned English in 3 or 4 years.
I like his accent.
Yeah, and that is just so impressive to me how he could come over and just, I don't think I'd ever be able to go to another country and learn another language.
I couldn't.
Even if I was there, or even if we were there for 20 years, there's no way. And the way they do it, is just so impressive. And, Ikui Ito's, Ikui,
we are family.
But let's move down to our 11th place angler right now on the water as we speak, Jordan Lee. You remember Jordan Lee won back-to-back quite a few years ago, and then he took a dip to another tour, and now he is back with the Bassmaster Elite Series stronger than ever, but he's sitting in 11th place right now. And right behind Jordan Lee, we have Trey McKinney. Trey McKinney's in 12th right now, and Trey McKinney's sitting right at about 11 pounds 2 ounces out of the lead right now. But we just have so many storylines happening. And this Classic is turning out to be another barn burner. It's gonna be a great finish come tomorrow. And remember, once again, make sure to follow the live stream at bassmaster.com. You could watch the rest of the action today and also tomorrow, Sunday's action, final day. Make sure to catch all the action on bassmaster.com as well. And don't forget, the weigh-in starts today at 4:15. They're going to start rolling the anglers back through across the stage. So make sure to catch the full coverage of the weigh-in as well on Bassmaster.com. And tomorrow for the final day of competition, the weigh-in once again will start at 4:15. And watch how this all plays out. It's going to...
2.5 more hours.
Yeah, exactly. If you've never been to a Bassmaster Classic and you are in the area, make it a point, if you can't make it today and you're in this area, make it a point, come to the weigh-in tomorrow. It's right here on the University of Tennessee campus, really where the Vols play their basketball.
Right.
In the basketball stadium here, or in the basketball arena actually, Bowling Green Stadium, I believe the name of it is. I'm probably messing that name up, but Bowling Green Stadium right here on the University of Tennessee.
Blimp flying around.
Oh yeah. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
They have a blimp that has a drone on the bottom of it that'll actually be flying around the rim. Now that's drone 101 next level on the bottom of a blimp. Almost reminds you of back in the day, like at your professional sporting events where they had the Goodyear blimp flying around, but they actually have a Bassmaster drone going to be flying around the arena as well. But if you've never been to a Bassmaster weigh-in, and keep in mind too, the expo as well. The expo is at the convention center right here in Knoxville as well. But that's the one thing with Bassmaster is, as a fan of the sport, it doesn't cost you a dime to get into the weigh-in. It doesn't cost you a penny to get into the expo. Just to give you a little bit of enlightening on that, if you go to any sporting event, any championship game, whether it be football, baseball, no matter what you go to, even to get nosebleed seats, you're going to be paying the better part of $1,000 or in some cases a lot more.
I like the nosebleed section.
Well, exactly, but the Bassmaster Classic is really a fanfare event. It's really for you, the fans, to come enjoy all the festivities, and it doesn't cost a dime to get in. So,
you get to see all the new products and everything. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I like hands-on.
Exactly. You go to the convention center, like you say, babe. You got a lot of hands-on, see a lot of the new products that's coming out, but you as fans, it doesn't cost anything to get in, and that's the main thing. Is it's more of a fanfare, kind of a fan appreciation deal for the fans to come down. Don't spend a lot of money. You can get in, see some of the best fishermen in the world weigh in. And that's another thing that makes our sport so cool is, all of the professional anglers in the world of bass fishing, they have so much access to you, the fans. It's not like your other sports where you really don't get a chance to, get one-on-one time with the other players and all the other type of sports when it comes to that professional level.
Yeah.
But with fishing, you as fans have access to all these professional anglers up close and personal. So that's kind of what separates fishing from a lot of other professional sports. It's just the fanfare access that you have. But come on down. Once again, you get into the weigh-in right here at Bowling Green Stadium. Doesn't cost you a dime to get in. And believe me when I tell you this, you come to the weigh-in,
and they throw out products.
Oh yeah,
too,
yeah. They're going to be riding around the track before the weigh-in starts, tossing stuff up into the stands. You get some free product. KVD, I'm sure, will be riding around as well. Typically, he done it last year since he's. And Kevin Van Dam, talking to him every once in a while, he says he's actually more busier now than when he was on tour competing. But you get a chance to see Kevin riding around the stadium as well. But they're tossing stuff into the stands. But it's all about the fans. It's all about the fans. But it's really a big show. And what goes into putting a Bassmaster Classic on is just unbelievable. All the pyrotechnics go into it, the whole 9 yards. So if you have a chance, and even if you can't make this year's Classic, make a Classic down the road, because I mean, if you love fishing, you'll love to come to this. It's just, I can't stress enough how fan friendly it is, and that's what it's all about. It's a fanfare for the fans. So anyway, you know, this tournament's shaping up to be another barn burner Classic. Once again, you know, Dylan Nutt is in the lead. We got Eastern Fothergill followed in second place, and what a cool story if Easton's able to pull this off. But you know, and then again, you can't forget Fisher Anaya. He's lurking right there. He's pretty close. He's back in 8th place, but he's setting himself up for a great day 3 as well. We got Justin Atkins in 7th. Another angler that is really killing it on the water. His first Bassmaster Classic, Trip Berlinski. Yeah, there you go, Trip Berlinski. He is a classic. He is a college qualifier for this year's Classic, and he is sitting in 9th place right now. He actually is live right now. If you go to the website, bassmaster.com, he actually has a camera on his boat, and he is live right now on bassmaster.com. But Trip Berlinski, how cool would that be? Once again, to have a college series angler up there in the Super 6 with the chance to pull this off, and we have not seen a amateur. We've only had one amateur in the history of the Bassmaster Classic ever to pull off the biggest spectacle in bass fishing. And how cool would that be to have another amateur at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the day? But we have Dakota Ebears having another great tournament right now. And Drew Cook's in 4th, sitting in 4th place. JT Tompkins, a friend of On the Mic as well. He was a guest during the off season. He's actually sitting in 3rd place right now. So anyway, guys, we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna cut this episode a little short. As you can see, we have a lot of distractions around us, you know, and we're trying to do the best we can here, getting this thing out to all of you out there. But once again, make sure, go to Bassmaster's website at bassmaster.com, watch the rest of competition today, and then go back and watch tomorrow's competition as well. You could watch all of day 3 coverage on bassmaster.com. Make sure to catch the weigh-in both today and tomorrow at 4:15. Right now, we are 1 hour and 28 minutes away from when the weigh-in starts. So we're just an hour and a half away from day 2, and it's going to be a showdown. I guarantee you it is going to be a showdown in Tennessee, in Knoxville. So anyway, guys, we're going to leave it at that. Baby, I appreciate you sitting in with us today. And
I seen Smokey out there.
Oh, yeah, that's another
little pet Smokey.
Smokey, the Tennessee mascot.
Those, yeah, Tennessee
mascot dog, yeah. So Smokey's running around somewhere out there, I guess.
He's a red tick hound.
Or, a blue tick hound.
Oh, yeah, blue tick hound.
A blue tick hound. But anyway, guys, we're going to leave it at that. Thanks for joining us for this short special edition of On the Mic and Bassmaster Classic style. And remember, keep posted to all of the socials, or Facebook. We don't have anything up on YouTube yet, but there's going to be a lot of classic stuff going up on our YouTube page as well at Norman Lee Fishing. But make sure to keep following along on the Facebook page as well at Norman Lee Fishing, because we have a lot of Bassmaster Classic stuff more to come in the next couple days.
And if you see me with this, I'm taking pictures for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So once again, we appreciate everything. We appreciate all the support, all the followers.
Okay.
But anyway, guys, until next time, this is On the Mic, special edition right here, coming to you from the Bassmaster Classic. And once again, we will see everybody on the water.
Tight line.
When you catch a big one, catch another big one for myself and my wife Tanya, and we'll help you reel it in. But anyway, guys, until next time on the mic, we'll see everybody shortly. And remember, make sure to catch the weigh-in today, 4:15.
4:15.
It's gonna be another barn burner.